Hi Geminis, this is your end of the month reading from March the 16th to 31st. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising. You could be in that energy as well. Again, I just want to say thank you for all of you that have been here, kind of watching, following along. Just thank you. Thank you for all the love and care and support here. I'm gonna pull some cards for you. Let's see. My greatest gratitude. Interesting. Just give me a minute kind of with this energy. So we have the Queen of Wands in reversed, and we have this kind of Wheel of Fortune in reversed, popping up in your energy here. The Queen of Wands reversed can represent a fire sign that you're dealing with. Sometimes because it is the Queen, it has to do with an older woman, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, where things maybe are not working out, or things are not kind of moving in your kind of favor here. It just feels like a lot of roadblocks, or something might be happening kind of with that relationship with this person, with this fire sign here. If it is someone else, you might just be finding a lot of kind of roadblocks with them. This could be someone at work. Maybe this is in your relationships here as well. But yeah, if it's not someone else, it just kind of feels with yourself, Gemini. If it is not relating to another human being, it's to you. It's feeling like a little bit when the Queen of Wands is in reverse, it kind of talks about passion kind of dying out, not really feeling creative, really not feeling like we're kind of using our strengths here, or using kind of our own power in a sense. So it almost feels like you're about to have this kind of shakeup, or this kind of new idea of something kind of that you have to do here. We have the Ace of Swords coming out, which is kind of like that aha moment, which is kind of like the new idea. Something in this situation here with this Queen of Wands is kind of not working for you, it feels like, anymore, or feels like it's not feeling like the right path, or feeling like the right situation. Maybe you are dealing with a fire sign who things are kind of turning negatively for, and so maybe you're just feeling like, or deciding what to do about that situation. Maybe you kind of know what to do here, because whatever the situation is here, it feels like it's kind of giving you options, because it is the Pentacles here. I think it has to do with finances, or maybe kind of a new job here as well, because we might be weighing our options, or weighing our finances in this situation. Again, I don't know for some of you if it is dealing with someone else here that maybe you have to take care of, or sending money to in a way. But it's just going to be kind of a financial kind of situation. Again, if it is for some of you, it feels like maybe a new job that you want to kind of do, because where you're at right now is not really feeling fulfilling or kind of creative for you in a way. But you're kind of seeing the logistics of that, and the money wise, the money aspect of that, Gemini. Because you're like, is it going to be worth it? Am I going to still be kind of okay here? Knight of Wands in reversed. Another kind of like passionate, passion kind of dying out energy. So there's something here that seems like clearly it's not working anymore. This is a relationship. The Knight of Swords in reverse is kind of like, I hate to say it, but it's kind of like fuckboy energy. It's kind of the energy of someone who comes off really strong, but then kind of fizzles out, or it's not kind of a stable connection. They're kind of maybe all over the place. This person brings a little bit of chaos here as well. It's associated with the past and some sort of connection here. Maybe this was even you kind of in the past here, where you were just kind of not maybe finding things more stable for yourself, but kind of hopping one to this to that, or being really passionate about one thing, then switching it to something else. I kind of want to get more cards on what this kind of energy is here for you. If this is kind of someone else, or can I get more on this Knight of Wands and the Six of Cups energy, this past energy, this kind of like maybe chaos energy, or F-boy energy. Oh. Okay. I don't know why I got this from Frozen, but I don't like, I mean, my nieces like Frozen, but I don't know why, but when the cards popped out, it's like the past is in the past. The past is in the past. Is that how it goes? Let go. Yeah, like that just kind of popped into my head here. So this might be a situation of the past where you were kind of feeling like, again, that like things weren't maybe working out for you, or things weren't happening or starting, or you kind of maybe even dealt with like a lot of fuckboys, or dealt with a lot of situations that were like, yeah, we love what you do, we love your product, and then you realize it was kind of all a lie, or it was not kind of truthful in a way here. I don't know what that means for you, but we have some good cards coming out after this. So again, they are saying like the past is kind of in the past here, because we're having this brand new start, the World with the Sun card. Two amazing cards here, because the world is telling you that, you know, that cycle is done, that cycle is over, that cycle is kind of in the past for us, Gemini, you know, and we're moving into a new space here. We're moving into a space of a lot more happiness. Maybe this is you, it being like this kind of cycle or repeating energy that's happening here. I'm done with, I'm over it, that's the end, I'm not doing that anymore. Right, you're like, I'm moving towards my happiness, because you have two kind of just idea cards. You also have the Page of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles is like planting a seed, right? And it's about like what you want to grow, what you want to kind of manifest here. For some of you, it might be wanting to do a new business, or doing something that's maybe a little bit more independent here for yourself. Page of Pentacles is, again, like I was saying before, it's about stability. It's like what we see, how he's like looking at the pentacle there. It's like birth of inspiration, idea, you know, what we want to create for ourselves, what seeds we want to plant, and what we want to tend to or grow. So there's almost this kind of, again, like a lot of the other cards about this kind of new start energy, or this energy of you kind of you know, moving into a space that's a lot lighter, that's a lot more about happiness, that's a lot more kind of grounded here. And we're kind of, that kind of chaotic fire energy is kind of in the past. Emperor coming about, taking control of things, taking control of our life. This is energy, Aries energy, so maybe you were dealing with an Aries here, Gemini, but this is kind of, again, it doesn't have to be, but this is what Aries is, the Emperor in the deck. If it was reversed, I'd be like, oh no, because the reverse is kind of controlling energy, or too much control. But the Emperor knows how to like take the reins, and I think that's what the important part is, that the Emperor knows what to do to take control of kind of a situation, sees what needs to be done, understands that, and has kind of that kind of authority about them. And I feel like that's kind of what you are kind of about to do. You're about to kind of take the reins on a situation. You understand that your kind of happiness is kind of the most important here, and you're ready to go after it, the things that you truly kind of want. And I think that's the idea that's kind of sparking in your head right now, is you're kind of just like, all right, something's not working for me here, something is not making me feel like I'm maybe doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or, you know, keeping inspired here. So I'm going to take the reins and start doing that. You're going to feel very inspired, I think, in these two kind of weeks popping up. If some of you are going through heartbreak right now, or just kind of pain, like defeated kind of pain in general, it's interesting because we have the Four of Wands, or Four of Swords here, which is kind of all about resting, meditating, recovering, rejuvenating here. And we have the Ten of Swords and Three of Swords coming out right after. If we're in this energy, if we're in this energy of defeat, if we're in this energy of pain or sorrow or heartbreak, if something's really happening for us here that is causing all these swords to kind of be stabbed in us, or feeling that way, your top priority is to rest. Your top priority is to just rejuvenate. Your top priority is to just to let whatever this feeling happening for you here to like work itself out in a way, because then you'll kind of get to the solutions you want here. You'll get to kind of you know, being able to take control there. Give that space to yourself. Give yourself that time to kind of rest and recover here. We have the Six of Pentacles coming out as well, which is kind of giving back energy. So whether this is just like giving back to yourself, here just giving yourself the time to kind of rejuvenate, like I said before, or someone's coming in to maybe help you with some of this healing here as well. This is weird, I've never really seen this with this card before, but with the Four of Swords, I also just got the vision of someone like lying on a psychiatrist's kind of couch as well. Here, which I've really never seen for that card, or never really felt that, but you might be kind of dealing with that energy either through like maybe psychiatry, or maybe dealing with that energy through meditation to work on some of your wounds, or work on some of your past pain here, or defeatedness. Again, this giving back energy seems like, again, I don't know what it is. Maybe someone doing that for you, helping you through this pain, but it also can be for yourself. Just giving back to yourself here, or, you know, feeling charitable in some kind of way. Ace of Pentacles, definitely a new job or new start wanting to happen for you here. Someone wants to give you something. Knight of Swords. So even if you're feeling like right now this lack, or things aren't moving in the right direction for you, or things aren't really kind of working out, I think it's a time that you have a chance to kind of restructure things, or look at things here. Look at things that aren't working for you, things that are kind of draining your energy, because there's so much new potential that's coming in here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Swords popping out for you, Gemini. So much new potential, new things that want to go your way here, that I think it's just kind of that fact that one instance or one thing can kind of change everything for you in a way. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, it just maybe is this job shift that some of you are going through, or this new job here that things are going to move fast for you, or maybe is it that you come to the realization that, you know, you want to maybe start your own business, or, you know, change jobs. You kind of take the reins, you kind of take that control, because we are kind of dealing with all of this, you know, old pain and all this stuff that maybe didn't work out, or these people that kind of hurt us here, or these situations where we were maybe taking advantage for our creativity, and we just kind of became moody, and we became like angry, and we became, you know, we were just like, we're unhappy, but we're not doing anything to change it. That has changed. Not doing anything to change it, but now that has changed. You know what I mean by that? I was like, did that make sense? But yeah, you are this Emperor energy now. We're taking control of kind of our life. We're taking control of things, and we're moving on. We're moving ahead. I think meditation is definitely going to be your biggest friend in these 2 weeks, Gemini, so kind of stay grounded here. We have the Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands reversed, and the Queen of Cups. It's almost like trusting what is working out for you, trusting what is coming towards you, and not fighting so much when things don't go your way, or don't, you know, you can be upset. Like, this is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is like repressing emotion, or I mean, you could be dealing with a water sign as right now, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. But maybe you wanted this kind of fresh start or new start to happen here with this maybe water sign. But again, it's feeling like whatever this conflict is with this thing not starting for you, or something that was supposed to work out but didn't for you, we gotta trust that it was that for a reason. It was trusting that that happened for our higher good, and not kind of put more energy into something that is just kind of battling with it. You know, it's just like constantly fighting, or it's like constantly not going our way, or not going our favor. Maybe we need to kind of realign ourselves, or try something different, or move in kind of a different direction here. If something's feeling like it's not working for you. Just pulling some oracle cards for you. All right, so the energy oracle that you got this week was the Garden and the Gate reversed. This card reversed indicates a happy choice to open the door to a more spiritual pursuit. You may have been obsessed with worldly issues before, but now your readiness to go deeper, the readiness to go deeper is now here. Many people believe that you cannot live in a material world, make lots of money, and engage in spiritual priorities at the same time. But you now realize that this isn't true. In fact, you bring this wonderful spiritual focus to any endeavor, and when you do, you will find that beyond your garden, the universe is willing to fill your life with beauty and joy, right? With Sun card here. Beauty and joy. Expect the unexpected, and for joyous synchronicities abound. So I was saying, like, these new beginnings, this new happiness that is happening for you here. We don't see it at the current moment, but it's on the way for you. And this is why, like, the Four of Swords is coming out as well. This kind of connection to spirit, this meditation that I was talking about, happening for you as well here. It's just like that connection, that time to kind of take the moment to slow down, to connect, to work on things, to work some of this pain. That's all for your spiritual growth, right? It's all for you to be able to flourish, for you to be more like at peace with not only being here on earth, but kind of with the universe as well. I'm going to read also, we have Star Family here, which is, this is the Starseed Oracle. You're part of a team of souls. Call and support. At some stage, we're each a part of a soul cluster, a gathering of souls who broke away from one another to experience themselves individually. Those who are part of your soul cluster are part of your star family. Your star family are those souls who cut from a similar cosmic cloth. You haven't just experienced lifetimes together, your souls were once actually one. It's very common for the star family members to incarnate at the same times, to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light, to cross paths with each other. You know that someone is part of your star family when you feel like you know and remember them from the moment you met. They feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourselves with them than with anyone else. It can sometimes feel like looking in a mirror because in a way you are. Often you'll go out of your way to help those in your star family, instinctively knowing it's part of your path. When a star family member dies, you feel it very deeply. Regardless of how long you knew them, a certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs. Thinking about people in your life, who do you feel is part of your star family? If this card comes up in this spread, it's likely that if you met someone who's a part of your star family, or you're about to. Seeing those people those connect with, you know, seeing those people here that bring us kind of that joy, that kind of bring us our light. Maybe this is the person that's bringing this new financial offer for you as well, right? All right, Gemini, that was your end of the month reading. I hope that helped.